Well, I just figured since I'm waiting on parts to come in and it's a Sunday that I'm going to relax for the rest of the day, but I'm going to share all my trucks with you, let you guys know what I have. My first truck right here is an 88 Chevy S10. It's been lowered 4 inches in the front, 4 inches in the rear with 20-inch wheels on it. Matter of fact, the size is... there it is. It's a 245 35 ZR20 95WXL. It's got the 4.3 V6. It's got a small cam in it. Don't know what size. It was done before I got the truck. It's got full MSD ignition with plugs, wires, cap, rotor, coil. It's got brand new heat resisting boot protectors, exhaust manifolds, chrome valve covers, new alternator, new battery. This truck, when I drive it, it's fast. I raced a turboed Audi one time, and he told me to pull over to ask me what I had under the hood, and I popped the hood, and he's like, "Wow, that's just a V6." And yeah, it kept up with a turboed Audi. I mean, nothing like no 1,000 horsepower turbo Audi, probably like only 250, 300 horsepower turbo Audi, but it was pretty cool just to stay right side by side with it, and it was turboed, and this thing is just an S10. It has the NV 3500 5-speed in it. This is really the only damage on the interior is the seat. But other than that, everything's clean. Nice headliner, nice door panels. There's also no smoking in this vehicle. Bluetooth radio. The truck, I can't see, but truck's got 231,000 miles on the body. Another video I'm going to do is door pins, because these door pins are shot. This whole door just moves. I got new strikers to go with that. And yeah, it's got a Flowmaster exhaust, pretty much straight pipe all the way to the back with a 90-degree tip on the rear. Just still a bumper, stock tail lights. There's the exhaust pipe. I got the Chevy mud flaps on there. But this truck is clean, straight. It's dusty right now, but it's got really good body. Hood's off of it. There's some stock tires for it. But yeah, there's the MSD ignition sticker. And then I also run a full Schaefer's race oil in it because I don't want nothing to happen to that engine, and Schaefer's is some of the best oil you can get. But that's my 88, and then we'll move on to my 89, which is the one I've had the longest. It's the one that's on full air ride suspension. See if I can get a side view. It's got the 2.5 Iron Duke 4-cylinder in it that I built an exhaust manifold for, and then put this eBay T3 T4 turbo on it, and then bought some elbows and some intercooler piping and mounted an intercooler in it with a yellow Optimum Top battery that's been sitting here all winter, not charging, not plugged in or nothing, and I plugged it in last week and it just fired right up. Love Optimal, good battery. Green blow-off valve, and then all these pie cuts I welded last summer to get it ready, so it just bends down into a net like it's like an S shape. So it clears the alternator, everything clears. And then I built this cap from a piece of flat aluminum. And of course, you can already see I have a fuel regulator and all aftermarket fuel lines. Everything is AN fitting all the way up to the TBI. Little chrome stack, little breather. Comes out of the hood. And then as we move, let's go to the interior. I got a set of bucket seats out of a 2011 Mitsubishi Lancer. It does have a roll cage in it. Only a back half is what you'd really call it, with a center console with air jacks, manual valves in it. Oh, there it is. It's a 5-speed custom shifter that I welded together, just some chain link with digital air gauges, and there's my fuel gauge. Light switch for the front fog light on the bumper. Kenwood stereo with a big 4-inch tax, like no at my RPM, with a boost gauge. And then of course none of these gauges work up here, but I have all my gauges on my pillar over here. Still pretty much stock dash, stock door panels, but I got some racing seat harnesses that goes over the lap. I haven't got the shorter ones on yet, but I only need the lap ones. And then moving on to the back, I got dual Air Ride or Air Max 580 air compressors running into an 8-gallon air tank with my gauge right there, my fill gauge, and then all my relays. And then I got my C-notch with my bag mount with couple bars. These are actually axles, go-kart axles from my work. You can see where the bearing would have set in the keyway. I just use those for cheap metal. And I got shocks mounted on the back, triangular 4-link. And then I got a 5-gallon fuel cell. And that's my return. And then my feed is down here, and I have a Holly Blue Street fuel pump. Trailer fenders for the back. And then I shaved the tailgate. Have a roll pan on it. I mean, it's inches from the ground with aftermarket darked out taillights. And that's pretty much my 89 bagged S10. I got all the stickers on the back window. Built, not bought. And yeah, this truck's pretty straight too. It needs some new doors, a little bit of fender work right here. And bottom of the doors are pretty rusted. I got my mirrors too that I built. Pretty sweet mirrors. I have them tucked in so they don't grab you. Built those myself just out of some bolts. And then the vehicle that mainly sits during the summer is my 99 GMC Sonoma. It's got 32-inch or 31-inch mud tires on it. It's pretty nice. It's got a pretty clean body. I've been trying to keep it as clean as I can get it. Extended cab with the 4.3 V6. Rebuilt transmission about 2 years ago with a shift kit, and everything's brand new. This is what I drive during the winter, why my other 2 trucks just sit in the garage. But those are my trucks. There's not much really to show on the 4-wheel drive. It's pretty much just bone stock. It's just got the High Rider package on it from factory, and I mean, I guess it does have some Skyjacker shocks on it. But those are my trucks. I do have another S10 on its way, a 1983 Chevy S10 with a V8 350 with the 400R trans in it. It's coming all the way from Washington State, so I mean, it's going to take a little bit to get here. It's just now, probably this week, it's going to get picked up, and then I should have it by next weekend. So that'll be another video for you guys to see, is my other truck. I got everything all nice and cleaned up. I like my shop when it's organized, tools put away, everything's nice and clean. But I hope everyone has a good Sunday, and take care.